Hey guys, welcome back to the Parkerverse. This week, with the release of Marvel's Multiverse of Madness, I thought I'll bring you another surprise home screen setup. This time for the Ex Sorcerer Supreme himself, Doctor Strange. This is going to be another one in my series on how to customize your home screen like a pro. A series where I show you how you can easily and quickly get these stunning minimalistic setups on your Android phones. So if you haven't already, make sure you check out the previous episodes. And following that format, I'm going to show you how you can take a basic home screen setup and turn it into something like this. But before we get started, if you like this video and want to see more just like this, make sure you like and subscribe to help support the channel. And don't forget to submit your live wallpaper and home screen requests right from within the Epic Live Wallpaper app. Just head to the live section and then click on the request button. And remember to boost your favorite ones using both the heart and the booster buttons here. So here he is, Doctor Strange midcast within the mirror dimension. With this home screen, I've taken that green from the eye of Agamotto and splashed it across the rest of the home screen elements. So along with these standout green app icons, at the bottom of the screen, we also have this all-in-one date, time and weather widget. And if you haven't spotted it already, in the top left, we have a custom Doctor Strange battery widget. So as your battery fades, so does this awesome rotating seal. This setup will be running Nova Launcher using Kwgt Widgets, and to complete the look, I'll be using the Hex installer for system-wide customization. The link for these and everything else that you're going to need are going to be in the description below. Now as a quick note, if you want that full screen edge-to-edge look for your home screen setup without those ugly signal bars, then make sure you disable the notification bar within Nova Launcher settings. And to get this comfy icon layout, make sure to head to Nova's home screen settings and change the grid size to 5 across and 12 down. And to really clean up your home screen, I highly recommend you turn off icon labels, increase your icon size, as well as disabling your home screen dock. Now that we have that out the way, the icon pack that we're using in this setup to give us this Eye of Agamotto green is the MNML Green Pack, which sadly is no longer available on the Play Store, so I'll leave an alternative link for down in the video description below. Just simply head to Nova's look and feel section and set the pack as your system icons. And before we go any further, make sure you grab this unique wallpaper from my very own custom creation app. Just simply head to the live video section and you'll find it there. And remember, if you have any wallpaper suggestions of your own, make sure to let me know from right within the app itself and boost the ones that you want to see next. Next up, these awesome Kwgt widgets. But before we get into them, we need to make sure that we enable Widget Overlapping. You can find this at the bottom of Nova Launcher's home screen section. Just simply make sure to enable both of these options here. Now that we have that out the way, let's move on to our Kwgt widgets. Starting at the bottom of the screen with this all-in-one date, time and weather indicator, the base of which from the Kwgt Frizzy Pack is widget 94. So let's start by loading in the Kwgt layout to our home screen, and then we want to resize it so it looks something like this. Now here, make sure to also long press the widget and toggle the padding option. And additionally, to make sure we're not covering up our app icons, we also want to select the option to send it to the back. Now within Kwgt, we want to begin by adjusting its size so it fits perfectly under Doctor Strange. To do this, we're going to head to the Layer tab. Here, we want to select Scale by using the tick boxes, and then hit the calculator button in the top right of our screens. Now, as we change the scale, we can visually see the change on screen. For my screen size, I've gone for a scale of 88.4. Next up, let's switch up those default dark colors. For this, we're going to head over to the Global tab and simply apply these color codes. After which, you should have something that looks like this. Now, as a final tweak to the widget, we're going to shuffle the whole thing a little to the left. For this, from on the item list, we want to simply head into the overlap group, and using its positioning tab, we want to set its X offset to -20. And before we leave, make sure to hit save. Now for the second widget of the setup, this custom spinning battery spell, which fades away as your battery drains. Now to create this, we need to first grab ourselves this Doctor Strange style spiral spell transparent image, which I'll leave 2 alternative links for down in the video description below. So once you've grabbed it, let's start once more by loading in a Kwgt layout to our home screen, and then we want to resize it so it looks something like this. And once more, we're also going to toggle the padding option. Now, within Kwgt, we're going to use the create button to open up a blank canvas. And here, to add in our custom image, just simply using the plus button in the top right corner, we're going to select the image option. Now, let's head into it, and using bitmap, we want to load in our PNG image. So now at this stage, we're going to make some couple custom tweaks, starting things off by setting its width to 225. And to get it to continuously spin, we're going to have to apply a custom rotation. For this, just simply scroll further down and first set its rotation to manual. And then using the tick boxes, we want to select offset, and then hit that calculator button at the top of the screen, allowing us to enter this custom formula into the offset section itself. Now don't worry too much if the widget isn't spinning right away, as there is still a Kwgt setting that we need to change to go along with this. But before that, let's finish off our tweaks. Now just like we did for the offset, we want to select the opacity and then apply another custom code, this time linking it directly to our battery level. And finally, we're going to change its filter from none to colorize, allowing us to apply that custom green color from the rest of the setup. Now if you're like me and find the widget a little bit too transparent, a simple trick that you can try is copy and pasting the image item so there's a duplicate layer. And of course, to adjust the sizes of both items at once, just simply use the layer tab. Oh, and before you leave, to make sure that the widget rotates as intended, make sure to head to the Kwgt settings, the advanced settings, and here we want to change the update setting to fast, slightly increasing your phone battery usage, but adding an extra level of smoothness. And wrapping up this setup, we're using Hex Installer. This is going to give you a nice AMOLED friendly black backdrop with the colors of the theme splashed across the whole system, including the notification panel. Just use the color codes that I'm showing on screen. And alternatively, you can get a similar result using the app OneShade. If you like this video and want to see more just like this, make sure you like and subscribe to help support the channel. And if you have any theme suggestions or requests, feel free to leave them in the comment section below. See you next time on Into the Parkerverse.